The mind can be a demanding master or an efficient servant, depending on how we control it. When our mind is against us, it sets our limits. However, by mastering it and putting it to our advantage, we can establish our own boundaries and transform our lives through habit change. There is a simple rule that allowed me to regain control of my life, and I will show you why it can transform yours too. I understand the frustration of constantly wanting to change without knowing how to act, resulting in inertia. But what if you could start this transformation as early as tomorrow or shortly after watching this video? The problem is not the ability to change, but the misguided way of thinking about change. Notice that I did not say your life will change overnight, but that you can start changing from tomorrow onwards. This false belief prevents action and keeps you stuck in inertia. Instead of trying to move mountains all at once, begin by removing small stones. The one-step rule encapsulates this idea. Instead of overwhelming yourself with the entire journey, focus on the next step ahead. Just like in the book The Horse, the Boy, the Fox, and the Badger, where the horse advises the boy to focus on the next step, this rule teaches us to face challenges one step at a time. Daily consistency, even in small gestures, leads to significant transformations over time. Successful individuals are not necessarily more special. They simply started taking small steps in the right direction and did not stop. The important thing is to prove to yourself that you are capable of persisting, even on difficult days. With daily dedication, the results will be surprising. Begin your journey with a single step, building day by day, brick by brick. Even if some days are tougher, persistence will lead to a significant change in your life over time. If you are feeling motivated and inspired by this content, take a look right now to see if you are already subscribed to the channel. This way, you won't miss the upcoming videos, filled with teachings and inspiring stories that keep us steadfast and drive us to move forward. Continue with us on this journey of motivation. Motivation is like a bright spark. It arises suddenly, full of enthusiasm and energy, propelling you to take the first steps towards your dreams and goals. Imagine you are starting to draw a picture. In the beginning, you are excited. Every pencil stroke seems full of potential and creativity. This excitement is motivation at work, making you believe that anything is possible. But, just like a spark that lights a short passage, motivation can disappear quickly. As you progress with the drawing, you might face difficulties, such as a part that doesn't turn out as you imagined or the feeling that the picture isn't becoming as beautiful as you desired. At this moment, the initial spark begins to fade. The excitement diminishes, and you may feel like giving up, stopping the drawing, and leaving the picture unfinished. How many times have you started a project with all the energy in the world, whether it's learning a new instrument, starting a sport, or studying for an important exam, but ended up giving up when things got harder? This happens because motivation is fleeting. It gives you the initial push, but it is not enough to keep you on track when obstacles arise. Think of motivation as the wind that lights a candle. It is powerful and visible, but it is not always present. When the wind stops, the candle's flame begins to diminish. Without a constant source of energy, the candle eventually goes out. Similarly, motivation can lead you to start with great enthusiasm, but without something more to sustain it, it disappears, leaving you directionless. To illustrate better, imagine you are training for a marathon. At the beginning, the idea of running long distances is exciting. You feel full of energy and eager for each training session. But, over time, the runs become longer and more tiring. The initial motivation may decrease, and you might start questioning whether you really want to complete the marathon. It is at this moment that discipline becomes essential, as it is what keeps you training even when motivation is lacking. Therefore, understanding that motivation is only the starting point is crucial. It gives you the necessary spark to begin, but it is discipline that ensures you continue progressing, even when the initial excitement fades. Recognizing this dynamic can help you develop strategies to stay focused and persevering, regardless of the natural fluctuations in motivation. Do you notice any similarity between what you are experiencing and what is being discussed here? Do you think you are in a similar situation? Share with us how you feel. If you need help or have a story of overcoming to share, tell us in the comments. Your words can inspire us and give strength for us to move forward. Also, comment if you wish to support someone or if you need a helping hand. Discipline, on the other hand, is like a constant flame that never goes out. While motivation is the spark that lights the fire, discipline is the fuel that keeps the flame burning day after day, even when the storm tries to extinguish it. Imagine a lit candle. The initial spark that lights it may be intense and bright, but without continuous fuel, the candle quickly goes out. Discipline, in this sense, ensures that the flame continues to shine, lighting your path even on the darkest nights. Unlike motivation, which depends on how you feel at the moment, discipline is firm and unshakable. It is based on a continuous commitment to your goals, regardless of passing emotions. Think of discipline as an internal personal trainer who encourages you to get out of bed early every day to train, even when you are tired or discouraged. It is this inner strength that makes you put one foot in front of the other, even when the desire to give up is strong. Let us use a simple analogy. Imagine you are learning to play a musical instrument, such as the piano. At the beginning, the idea of playing beautiful melodies is exciting, and you practice for hours on end, feeling inspired and motivated. However, as you progress, the notes become more complex and the exercises more challenging. It is easy to feel frustrated and think of giving up. This is where discipline comes into play. Even on days when you do not feel like practicing, discipline makes you sit at the piano and play a few scales, consistently working to improve your skills. Over time, this regular practice leads to mastery of the instrument, something that motivation alone could not guarantee. Another powerful example is that of students preparing for important exams. In the early days of study, motivation is high. The prospect of achieving good grades or entering the dream university drives them to study intensely. But as the exams approach, the workload increases and fatigue can diminish motivation. It is discipline that keeps these students focused, regularly reviewing the content, even when they would rather rest or get distracted. This disciplined routine is what ultimately leads them to academic success. Discipline also manifests in building healthy habits. Think of someone who decides to start exercising to improve their health. In the beginning, the motivation to exercise may be high, but as months pass, the initial excitement may decrease. Without discipline, it is easy to skip workouts or abandon the exercise routine. However, with discipline, this person continues to exercise regularly, establishing a routine that becomes part of their daily life. Over time, these habits solidify, bringing lasting benefits to health and well-being. Furthermore, discipline is closely linked to perseverance. When you face obstacles or failures, motivation may waver, but discipline keeps you on the right path. It is discipline that makes you get back up after a fall, learn from mistakes, and continue moving towards your goals. For example, Thomas Edison, the inventor of the electric light bulb, faced numerous failed attempts before finally achieving success. It was his discipline and persistence that led him to not give up, even when results took time to appear. To further strengthen this idea, consider discipline as a muscle that needs to be trained. In the beginning, it may be difficult and require conscious effort, but with continuous practice, it becomes stronger and more automatic. Start with small disciplined actions, such as waking up a little earlier every day or dedicating a few minutes daily to an important task. Gradually, these small acts accumulate, forming a solid foundation of discipline that supports your greatest dreams and ambitions. In summary, discipline is the constant force that keeps you on the right path, even when motivation disappears. It is the daily commitment to your goals, the determination to keep moving forward despite difficulties. While motivation can make you start a journey, it is discipline that leads you to complete it. Cultivating discipline is essential to turning dreams into reality, ensuring that you continue to progress even in the most challenging moments. Consider the story of J.K. Rowling, author of the Harry Potter series. Before achieving success, she faced numerous rejections from publishers and went through times of great personal difficulty. Her initial motivation to write the story was powerful, but it was the discipline of continuing to write every day, even without guarantees of success, that led her to create one of the most beloved series in the world. Rowling's discipline, persisting despite obstacles, is a living testament to how discipline can transform lives and achieve great feats. Discipline is not just about following rules or maintaining a rigid routine. It is about cultivating a mindset of commitment and responsibility to oneself. It is recognizing that true successes are achieved through consistent and dedicated efforts. By developing discipline, you are investing in your own potential, creating a solid foundation that supports all your future achievements. Remember, while motivation can give you the initial push, it is discipline that ensures you reach your desired destination. If you are enjoying this video, leave your like. This helps YouTube recommend more content of this kind. In addition to motivating us to continue bringing messages of inspiration to you, we are grateful for every second you dedicate to watching us. May God bless you. Imagine you have a garden. In the beginning, planting the seeds is exciting. You are thrilled to see the plants grow. But the real challenge lies in caring for the garden daily, watering, pruning, protecting from pests. Even when the enthusiasm diminishes, the discipline of tending the garden ensures it blossoms. Think of great athletes. They do not train only when they are motivated. They have a disciplined routine that they follow every day, regardless of how they feel. It is this discipline that makes them champions. Similarly, successful entrepreneurs work hard every day, even when results are not immediate. When motivation fades, discipline acts as a guide. Create daily habits that bring you closer to your goals. Set clear goals and break them down into small tasks. Each small disciplined action takes you one step closer to your dream, even on days when motivation is low. Discipline teaches you to be persistent. It helps you face challenges and keep moving forward, even when things do not go as planned. This persistence is what separates those who achieve success from those who give up halfway. Developing discipline does not happen overnight. Start with small changes. Commit to completing a task daily, even if it is difficult. Over time, these habits become part of who you are, strengthening your discipline and your ability to achieve greater goals. The true reward of discipline is personal growth. Every disciplined day makes you stronger, more resilient, and better prepared to face life's challenges. It is this inner strength that allows you to achieve dreams that once seemed impossible. Motivation may be the starting point, but it is discipline that takes you to the finish line. Adopt this mindset and see how your life can change immediately. Remember, motivation fades, but discipline continues. It is this constancy that will make you achieve your greatest goals and turn your dreams into reality. Today, decide to be disciplined. Even when motivation disappears, stay steadfast. Your daily dedication will be the key to a life of success and fulfillment. The mindset of discipline not only drives you to start but sustains you until the final conquest. Start now and watch how this change in mindset can truly transform your life. Thank you very much for staying with us until the end. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and activate the notification bell to receive alerts for new content full of stories of overcoming and motivation. Until next time.